Twitch brought out some brand new guidelines for branded content. And there's a bunch of Twitch streamers who are making the argument that maybe Twitch is trying to kill itself because Amazon doesn't want it anymore.
Forever.
Yeah, like, but the way it used to be was that if you were a streamer and you made a deal with an outside company, you could take the money from it. It didn't matter. Twitch didn't get any revenue. Technically, it was against Twitch's policies to do certain things, but usually that was on the streamer and whoever was watching, because Twitch, unlike YouTube, unlike a lot of streaming services, does not give the creator the majority of the ad revenue. YouTube splits it 70-30, which is not ideal, but it's manageable. Twitch subscription revenue is 50-50. Somebody subscribes to me, it costs $5 to sub for a month. I get half that money. Not 70%, not 90%. Patreon, we have a Patreon right now.
Wasn't it 3-2?
What was that?
Wasn't it 3-2?
Something like that. I think with Twitch subscriptions, I don't know what it is for partner. I'm affiliate. Twitch subscriptions, $5 for the average one, you get half. Twitch ads, they get 2/3. Wow. Even though it's my audience that's suffering through the ad, and it's I'm the one who's affected by this.
And they increase the frequency of it, which is killing the views.
Oh yeah, that's the other thing. Is Twitch did offer a new opportunity. You can do more ads. More of each hour of your stream can be ads, and you'll get more revenue share. But here's something I found out. I was scheduling for a maximum of 1.5 minutes of ads every hour, and people were getting 3 to 5 minutes of ads every hour.
Yeah.
Twitch tells the creator you're going to have control, and then they don't give you control. And then what you want to do with that is you're like, I don't want to ruin everybody else's experience. I want to have people be able to watch, because Twitch ads are annoying as hell. They are not like YouTube ads where it pauses the content for you.
And they're not smart at all, because a lot of times I've been watching tournaments on Twitch, and it's the grand finals, last round, last set. Subscribe to audible.com.
Exactly.
That's crazy.
Kill your audio. It's like, it makes me not want to have any ads on my Twitch streams. And at this point, I might go to the lowest possible frequency, because they won't give you partner if you're not a gaming or a creative channel. If you do like reaction, education, talk show, whatever, they won't give you partner unless you're a very attractive woman sitting there in a chair trying on clothes for people, pretending that you're, just chatting, when in reality it's
well,
software.
That's art.
Yeah, but so what they changed is, it used to be that you could get past all of that by going out and just signing with somebody. Like on YouTube, I have a sponsor for a lot of my videos. I do a quick 1.5 minute spiel at the beginning. They're done. They pay me. YouTube doesn't get a cut. YouTube does not care that they don't get a cut, as long as I put that branded content label. With Twitch now, if you have a burned in video, so if you show in your stream, as part of the stream, a video that either you or somebody else created to pitch a product, if you are using a burned in logo, any sort of overlay, something like that, bots, if you do a segment where you say, here, try this water company, any of that you now can't do, which is kneecapping everybody's revenue. For me, where I'm primarily on YouTube and I stream on Twitch for a more personal, experience with my fans, sure, that's fine for me. The people who make their living on Twitch's core creator group, are going to be absolutely destroyed by this unless they change the policy, which is what they say they're going to do.
Also, so I was reading the new rules, and from a marketing perspective, there's one that's freaking laughable. That's like, yeah, you can have a logo on the screen, but it can only encompass 3% of the screen.
3%.
That is okay.
So it's literally, you have to go like this.
Yeah, I mean, on your screens right now, that probably comprises the part that says Timcast Media up at the upper right corner.
No, it's probably if you look at me where it says Dane, that, and I'm not kidding, because I work in marketing, and every time you do a paid ad on Facebook, you have to break the screen by the rule of thirds. And if you have a logo and text, it cannot abide more than 2 of those boxes. And that in itself is deeply problematic when you're creating a paid advertisement for Facebook. 3%, I don't even know. Like, I don't even know if anyone would pay for that. You can't see it. It would be lost.
What would be the point? Right?
Yeah.
Also, I don't put I don't put ads on the stream just because I want people to be able to watch the.
Yeah.
Like, we put ads on the segments, but we don't put ads on the stream.
I put ads on the replays of the streams.
I want people to be able to watch it through. I don't even put ads on the replay of the stream. I'd like people to be able to watch it through the whole way. but we do put ads on the segments. So like, Phil, you're you were on Twitch. You said you've done a whole album.
Well,
like,
I streamed on Twitch for a while, and All That Remains, we did a anniversary tour for the Fall of Ideals last year, and it was streamed on Twitch. It is not so great working with Twitch. I mean,
they hate their users.
Yeah, when they went to 50-50 is when I was like, all right, I'm not gonna,
what was it before?
70-30.
So like YouTube.
Yeah, they made it worse.
Yeah, and so when they said that, I mean, I thought about getting back on and doing some more streaming and stuff. But when they did that, I was like, nah, there's no reason to. So I think Mike, our guitar player, still streams on Twitch, but that's mostly because Mike is a boomer and couldn't get a YouTube page started for himself, and also he's already kind of got it built in with Twitch, and it's just on easy mode for him. But
Also,
the band doesn't do anything else on Twitch, and we won't. We'll be doing stuff on YouTube from now on.
People use Twitch for watch parties. Is that like
you can't
like
you can't immediate
ban, right?
DMCA ban. Yeah. And that's the other thing about Twitch is it's so insane when it comes to that stuff. Like I had a stream muted, portions of it, because I was sharing. We were watching clips, not the entire film. Clips from Monty Python and the Holy Grail, and actively discussing them.
Dude, I would sing my own goddamn songs
Yeah.
that I wrote, and they're just like, no, you can't. Like, I'm like, I granted the label owns it because that's the way labels work. But if you don't own the rights to your music, they didn't have a deal. So I would do a song, I would sing an All That Remains song, and then they would mute it on my stream. It's like, it's
mine.
really this is a song that I literally wrote, and you're muting it because I'm on a label. So, and they had no solution for it. So, I mean, Twitch just has a mountain of problems, and it sounds like they've done nothing to try to make them any better.
And people are going to Kick right now, right? Like a lot of people
does a better, Kick does a better split as well, if I understand.
Yeah, that's crazy to me. And it's also, for Twitch, it's one of those things where it does feel like there's a lot of preferential treatment. I mean, the same thing is true of YouTube.
I will say
YouTube does give some preferential treatment to people with large enough followings.
It does, but here's the thing about that. I hit the average viewer threshold on Twitch, right? I hit it. I have 220-some thousand subscribers on YouTube. I have 1.2 million on TikTok. And Twitch is like, we just don't really see your content as marketable.
Yeah.
Meanwhile,
which is weird because your content is exactly the type of thing that most people, when they talk about being a content creator, finding your niche, finding what really works for you and leaning into it is exactly what they tell you to do.
Dude, they have activists moderating that stuff as well, because I run the IRL socials, and we get hella views on Instagram, and I don't want to get into it, but the thing is, when I reach out to Meta and be like, why is it so one-sided deal where we get you all your viewers and we're not fairly compensated?
Because leftists.
Yeah, 100%. And they're like, well, a lot of factors attribute to a thing being
Leftists
marketable
are
or day. And it's like, okay, dude.
Leftists are
oh,
liars.
well, yeah. I mean, my content where I talk about conspiracy theories, and I actually largely debunk them for the most part. What I do with conspiracy theories is I strip out all the BS and give you the facts of what's actually going on. That's kind of my thing now. And Twitch, that's not okay with them. We think that's why they actually did it, is because I talked about the WEF. Because nothing else about their response made sense. But Hassan Abi can get on there and he can just wax poetic about leftism from his $3 million mansion. All he wants.
Communists are just as evil as Nazis, and they have a higher death toll. Okay, so this whole it's okay to talk about the proletariat and Marxism is okay. It's not at all. Communists should be treated exactly like Nazis. They're absolutely atrocious people.
Yep. I don't know. It's one.
Oh no, I know. I know they are.
Do you think do you think Twitch has who is it talking about? Moist Critical was Moist Critical.
Critical was being critical of
Yes,
him. Yeah, and I don't have exactly what he said in front of me right now, but basically Twitch came out with this BS statement that was like, oh, you know, we didn't really love, the wording wasn't great. We could have worded it better. It was kind of vague. And Charlie was like, no, it wasn't vague. It was extremely specific.
Yeah.
You're just stupid, basically. Like, and that's the reaction most streamers I know had was, wait a second. First of all, you can't just roll this out and not warn us. Like, we need a grace period. Because do you think a brand deal gets made 2 hours before I stream? No, I made a deal 2 months ago to put your overlay into my stream. Now I got to go to you and say, oh, sorry, I can't do that. Here's what I am allowed to do. It's a little different. And they're going to be like, well, and trust me, having worked with these brands, oh my God.
Yeah,
they
you're
give
done.
you no wiggle room.
You're
Landlord.
done.
Also,
Like, there's a company that still hasn't paid me for an ad we did nearly a month ago. Because they were like, we need 5 days to review the material you send us. We sent them the material. They did not respond to us. They had agreed to pay us. They knew when the video was going live. We put the video up and they were like, well, you didn't let us make additions. And I'm like, we have a schedule.
Yeah.
And that's the fact of the matter is that company probably won't pay me. And for anybody who had any Twitch stuff planned out, it could be anywhere from a couple of weeks to 6 months in advance. I know people who have sponsors booked out for 18 months.
Yeah.
Twitch is gonna, if they keep this up, they are going to cause their creators to abruptly abandon ship. And the fact of the matter is we're not how we used to be. We have Discords, we have Patreons and all these things. We have mailing lists of our own. We don't need them for the platform anymore. All we need to do is convince our followers over email or Discord or whatever to follow us to whatever the next platform
That's
is.
the gold in marketing wise, the email list for sure.
Yeah.
Sorry, but we can't support Moist Critical anyways because he was critical of Mary. So we take Mary's side by default here.
Sorry, Moist.
Okay,
sorry,
in
buddy.
his defense, he was reacting to a singular clip, and he's not as involved.
I know.
I'm pretty sure if
I'm messing.
yeah,
I
I don't want to make it seem like Charlie's a bad dude. He's
a short king too. From
yeah.
what I hear.
I have
He's a short
heard
king like
from
me.
people I know who know him personally. I've heard only good things.
Yeah.
I think that was just a miss for him.
Well,
And it happens. We're perfect, and everybody, like I said, path to redemption.
I mean, I've heard that happens, but I've never experienced it.
Oh, you've never.
firsthand.
No, Brett's perfect. Brett is perfect.
Other than that Brie Larson thing, apparently,
There is footage of Brett being like, no, gross.
I
no.
never said
I
that
would
I
not.
wouldn't. I never said that. Never said that.
Listen, there's someone autistic enough to check the tapes. Please do it.
It's not
Please
gonna
do it.
happen.
Check his tapes.
Thanks for watching. Listen to full episodes of Pop Culture Crisis on Spotify.
Keep up with us on social media and make sure you subscribe and ring that bell so you never miss the show. Bye, guys.